How to get a domain and hosting account. In this video, I'm going to show you how easy it is to get yourself a great domain and get yourself a real low-cost, high-quality hosting provider. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go to either GoDaddy.com or Namecheap.com to register a new domain name. You're going to want to make sure that that domain name relates to your niche. That's very, very important. So if you're going to have a fitness blog, okay, you're going to want to have a domain name that relates to that fitness blog. Like you wouldn't have a fitness blog called Mark's Bird Feeder blog. You just wouldn't want that. You'd want to go ahead and have a blog that relates to your niche. And for building these type of sites, I also like to get a little personal with them because I like to go ahead and name my blog after myself. So if I was having a fitness blog, which I am because I am in the fitness niche, remember I've gone ahead and I've selected some products. I chose the niche I want to be in, and that's the niche that I want to go on. So I'm going to go to either GoDaddy, okay, or Namecheap, and I'm going to register a new domain name. And registering a domain name is really easy. All you have to do is go ahead, type into the search box and do a search for it. So I want to have, let's see, let's call it My Fitness Blog. That wouldn't be a bad domain name at all if you could get it. Chances are my is going to be taken. And you can see My Fitness Blog is already taken. But they do offer you some different choices, okay, with different extensions. These are all, they have a lot of new top-level domain names. And that's the .com or .net, but they have .in, .me, all kinds of different specials out there. And you can see they're offering a lot of different choices for you here. But I don't like any of those, so what I could do is, if I wanted to, I could put a dash in there, dash between the words. That's what a lot of people do. And then if you do a search, like if you really love the name of a blog but it's not available, go ahead and type in some dashes here and there. You'll see that sometimes they do become available. Turns out this one in particular isn't, and I'm searching right here on Namecheap, but we can also go right to GoDaddy and do the exact same. I don't know why that just happened. We'll go back to GoDaddy, but I'll look for another. Let's call it Mark's Fitness Blog, and we'll do a search for that. And there's a good possibility that, yeah, this domain is available. Right now they are having a sale. You see the price on this is $12.99. I don't really want to spend $12.99 on a domain right now. So I'm going to go over to Namecheap and see how much they're offering their domains for. I can see that they do have a special offer up there for $5.99, but a lot of times there's strings attached. I'm going to just see how much it is over here. And you can see here, this is available, and it's available for only $10.69. So that's not bad. I think I'm going to go ahead and grab this. I'm going to see what else is available. I did see that they were having a sale. You know, several years ago, people would tell you never buy a domain unless it's a .com or a .net. Well, those days seem to be gone, really. And I see a lot of popular blogs that have any number of domain name extensions. So if the .com isn't available for your domain name, you know, search to see if any of the other extensions look good to you. I see that they have a special right here for only $1.99 a year. You can pick up a .biz domain name, and that's a pretty good deal. So I think I'm going to grab a couple of these domain names for right now. But registering a domain name, it's very simple. Like I'm going to decide, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to buy this .biz. So you just go ahead, click add that to your cart. And it's not showing the sales price yet, but I'm sure it will at the end. And just go ahead and go through their checkout process. It's really easy to do. Doesn't take any time to register your domain with these companies. Both Namecheap and GoDaddy are very easy to register a domain name. I'll show you how easy it is at GoDaddy. If I wanted this.com, just go ahead and click on the select. And then you can see right here, I can just continue to my cart. They are going to offer you a couple of upsells. Usually, it's not too hard to just skip right past them. I'm going to continue on to the cart. And then we'll be brought to the checkout page. Very easy. Just complete the checkout process. At this site, they've got a lot of different offers. Go ahead and skip past everything and just click on that checkout now link right up top, and that'll bring you expressly right to their checkout counter, and you can finish everything right here. They do default at GoDaddy to 5 years, so I usually register my domains just for 1 year at a time. And go through there, proceed to the checkout, very easy. Namecheap is the exact same way. You confirm your order, and then you're pretty much all done. So what you want to do, make sure you go ahead, register a domain name that relates to your niche. So if you're in the fitness niche, call it, Bob, if your name is Bob, Bob's Fitness Blog, or Bob's Fitness Site, or, Fitness with Bob. Personalize it. Make sure that your keyword, whatever the niche is, whatever you're going to be talking about on your site, is in the name that you purchase. And don't be afraid to buy a .net or a .org domain name. They're just as valuable as a .com, and a lot of times you can get a better domain name. Also, you can use dashes between your words. There's nothing wrong with that. Just make sure that your domain name itself doesn't get too long. Okay, now once you have registered yourself a domain name, what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to get yourself a hosting account. And there are two places you can go for hosting that I personally recommend. I like both HostGator or Liquid Web. And both of them, they're real easy to get started with. They cost almost no money. With HostGator, you can get started with them for only a penny. And you can just use, there should be a link below this video that'll allow you to get hosting for only a penny. Liquid Web is a little bit more money, but they have a great hosting reputation. They've been around a while, and they're more for, like, once you get really big, you don't need to start with Liquid Web. I do recommend, I've been with HostGator for years and years, and with HostGator, all you need to do, like I said, go ahead, click on the banner or the link that's below this video, and then right here at their homepage where it says View Web Hosting Plans, they have several different plans, but you want to stay away from the hatchling plan. The hatchling plan is no good for what you're going to be using it for. You can't really grow with it because it's only for a single domain. You're going to want to go ahead and get at least the baby plan. And if you're going to be paying it monthly, which a lot of people do, it is going to be $7.46 per month. Okay? And it's well worth it. Like I said, you can, if you use that link below, you're going to be able to get your first month for only a penny, which is awesome. But to get that first month, just go ahead down here and write 1 cent. Okay, for the coupon code. And you can see we get our first month for only a penny. And then they also have some other add-ons here, which you can choose to have them or not. I generally don't go with them. But what you're going to do, make sure you got the baby selected. And then instead of right here where it says register your own domain, you're going to want to type in you already have a domain. Just go ahead and paste in the domain that you just registered, and it's going to go ahead and check to see that the domain is available. Okay, we just registered it. Go ahead, fill out all the information right here. And like I said, you can look at these options, see if there's something that you want to have. But these are services that I generally don't go for. And you can see, you can get started with only a penny. So real easy to get started. It doesn't take much time at all to go ahead and register a domain name. It's really, really simple. So once you have registered your domain, you're going to be sent information from your web hosting company. So what you're going to want to do with that is you're going to want to go to either Namecheap or GoDaddy, wherever you registered your domain name, and you need to change the name servers to the ones that your hosting provider gave you. And what that does is that links your domain name to your hosting account. It's really, really easy to do. My hosting provider, they've given me their name servers, okay? And what I need to do now is I just need to go over to, here I am inside my Namecheap, and what you do is you go ahead and select the domain that you need to manage, and then right over here you see this link that says transfer DNS to web host. You just want to go ahead and click on that, and what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and add in the name servers that your hosting provider has given you. So I'll post mine in here. You generally are going to have two that they give you. Sometimes they'll give you 4 or even more. But generally with most small businesses like us, we usually have 2 name servers without really getting more than that. It's usually big companies that have multiple versions of websites that have lots more name servers. So we can just go ahead and click on Save Changes, and it'll take just a little while. Sometimes they'll say it can take up to a couple of days, okay? But you shouldn't have any problem with that. It usually happens very quickly, in just a couple of minutes. And you'll see that the name servers have been updated. And then the next thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go ahead and log into your hosting account cPanel and set yourself up an email address. You'll have gotten a cPanel address from your hosting provider. Just go ahead, log into there, and set yourself up an email account. Very easy to do. They can walk you right through it. They have help right inside of the cPanel. That'll do it for this video. In the next video, I'm going to show you how to install and set up WordPress.